The sessions were conducted by award-winning motivational speaker Dr. Astell Collins. The first leg of the session was conducted at the BD1 Hill Technical Institute at Anai in Region 9 on Friday. There, the capacity-building workshop targeted close to 80 persons inclusive of teachers and students at the facility.
Before anything is produced, purpose precedes plans. What is the purpose that made you necessary? There's three fundamental questions I ask people wherever I travel is who am I? Why am I here? What is the destiny that made me necessary? Out of 600 million sperm cells, you were chosen.
Following the session at the BD1 Hill Institute, Collins made his way over to the Anai Secondary School where again he spoke to a gathering of close to 500 teachers and students. That was followed by a radio program where the motivational speaker reached out to the Indigenous community via Radioland.
Any child you ask them, even though they may not know this or cannot articulate it, they want to know, do you hear me? Do you see me? And do I matter? So in helping our young people, and it doesn't matter who they are, but for example, we are now in the Indigenous community, it's helping them more to understand their value and what contributions they are responsible for making to the next generation.
Later that evening, Collins spoke with members of the Eco Lodge in Sarama, which was later visited by Prince Harry on Saturday. At the lodge, the importance of the indigenous peoples was in focus.
As the first peoples of this nation, do you know you're literally the protectors of what we call a gene or a legacy? What we have is you. So whenever somebody, a visitor, a foreigner comes, you're not just representing the Amerindian community, you're representing what Guyana is. You are Guyana. They will tell me I have a slavery history. You were never slaves. They would tell me I came from Africa and I should go back to Africa. The Chinese came from China, they can go back to China. But you are indigenous to this region. You are the original people. And that comes with its responsibility. It is not to be taken lightly. If you touch the person next to you, you are literally touching the hand of an original. But you have to be aware of who you are.
During the visit by His Royal Highness Prince Harry to the community of Sarama on Saturday, Collins was one of the persons who presented him with a book written by the late Dr. Miles Monroe.
I'm so energized with the words that Mr. Collins has spoken, and I do appreciate the words, and I have to treasure it also, and make into use. And I'm so grateful that these words can be spoken to youths like me, where they can learn to bring out that potential that they have. So thank you so much for everything.
The session, it was communicated to the newsroom, will be rolled out in other indigenous communities. This will then be followed by another session where those who are trained will then be called upon to train members of the other communities. Leroy Smith, Newsroom.